Nisampulo Vinaka and welcome to the Fiji Times headlines, a snapshot of our main stories in today's edition. Days before the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres was to address the country, there has been revelation that police officers had approached some civil society organizations to gather information on the likely questions that would form discussions with a visiting dignitary. The Fiji Times has confirmed that at least one CSO, the Fiji Women's Crisis Center, was approached about 5 times over the past 2 weeks, with officers insisting on knowing the questions they would be asking Mr. Guterres. Commissioner of Police Brigadier General Sitiveni Giliho said NGOs were not intimidated. Brigadier General Giliho said police had spoken to a few NGOs who had voiced their concerns on the time given to them for discussions with the Secretary General. You can read more on that story in today's edition. A 32-year-old man charged with the murder of a New Zealand national had his case transferred to the High Court in Suva. Rusiati Somutumbu Raiwalui appeared before Magistrate Deepika Prakash yesterday. Mr. Raiwalui, who has been remanded, is charged with 1 count of murder. It is alleged that Mr. Raiwalui committed the offense on May 8, 2019 at Gelare Road in Lami, and the victim was later found dead with multiple stab wounds outside the Colonial War Memorial Hospital in Suva. In business, road contractor China Railway Group 5 is being investigated for alleged breaches of workers' pay and work entitlements. Employment Minister Parveen Kumar told Parliament this week that the ministry had received complaints from the workers on overtime hours, payment, meal allowance, and sick leave. The Fiji National Provident Fund will be hosting its Retirement Expo in Singatoka later this week. FNPF Chief Executive Officer Chauchi Koroi said this was the first time the fund was holding this type of expo in Singatoka. The expo will be held at the fund's Singatoka agency from Thursday, May 16 to Saturday, May 18, and will open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. In sports, Fiji Airways Fiji Sevens team captain Paula Ndranisinukula seeks the nation's support as they embark on one final legs of the HSBC World 7 Series in London and Paris. Fiji and the USA are the only 2 teams that could contest for the world champion title, as both teams are separated by 3 points in favor of the USA. 3rd place New Zealand and 4th place South Africa will find it difficult to win the series unless Fiji and USA are bundled out in quarterfinals and they progress to the final. The Fiji Airways Fiji Sevens team stopped over at Rukuruku village in Singatoka this afternoon to give their final respects to a humble servant of Fiji and Nadronga rugby, former trainer Nimilo Tendau, who passed away last week after a short illness. The national sevens team and the Fiji Rugby Union management presented their rengu-rengu to Ndau's family in Nadronga before they left for Nadi, where they fly out to the United Kingdom tomorrow. Ndau, who is in his mid-40s, is survived by his wife and son John Vuki, a former national under-20 rep and Nadronga under-20 and development squad player who is playing rugby league in Australia. And for weather, forecast to midnight tomorrow for the Fiji group, expect brief showers about the interior and west and eastern parts of the larger islands, fine apart from isolated afternoon or evening showers elsewhere, cool at night. Expect moderate to fresh east to southeast winds, moderate to rough seas. Those are your headlines for today. Be sure to grab a copy of the Fiji Times for more stories. Thank you for your company. Until tomorrow, bye for now.